My name's Dan Simons, and I'm a restaurateur and the principal in a restaurant consulting and advisory firm. We grew this brand, this concept, from a seed that we formed with a partnership with the North Dakota Farmers Union. And that original relationship has blossomed into now what is founding farmers, fishers, bakers, and what we call the farm. So we're a restaurant management and a multi-concept group where we were formed with a few intents. Generate a return on investment for the North Dakota Farmers Union, and developing a brand that spreads the message and the values of American family farmers, and also creating a market where we have a demand for either North Dakota product or any family farmed product. And the idea started because the North Dakota Farmers Union wanted to find a way to essentially capture a larger share of the food dollar. And not just be farmers, but to participate deeper into the supply chain. Don't just grow the food or produce the product, but be involved all the way on getting it onto the plate. At our core, we're a farmer-owned brand. And so I'm not a farmer, but my business partners here and the folks that I work for are farmers. And you can't be a farmer if you don't care about sustainability, because farmers, by their nature, they are a business. They are a family business. The land matters, and the next generation matters. So sustainability for our farmers is really defined as the farm sustains itself as a business and an enterprise, and I can give it to my kids and they can give it to their kids. And so I can't have business partners who are farmers and not learn to see through the eyes of a farmer and make sustainability sort of the lens through which we see all the aspects of the business. This is a really interesting topic because it starts with how much do you put on the plate? And I think we're known for our large portions, but I judge us on what do I see not eaten. So if I see unfinished food come back to the dish room, then we reduce that portion right where we get it so the guests still feel like they got value, but where we're really reducing the waste. So portion size is a big one. So we have an intense focus. We're very data driven, so we really measure what we buy at the back door. And you hear the statistics that sort of a third of the food in the food supply just ends up wasted. Yeah, we have, hungry people in this country. So by really validating what are our inventory, what's our PARs, by maximizing prep to shelf life, we can buy less. We can keep less dollars in inventory. It's great for the business. Reducing waste can be about how well do you manage your production in the kitchen and how well do you manage your yields. And these are sometimes things that folks don't think about. And you can sometimes save 5%, 6%, 7% of your purchases by measuring these sorts of things. I would start with defining who they are, what's really important. Because you can't save the world in one giant fell swoop. You save the world with tiny little pieces. So what matters? Who you buy from, or the way that people treat animals, or your carbon footprint with your consumption. You have to, step one, decide who do you want to be and what's important to you. And then have the courage till you can't worry about everything else. And then step two is do the research. Okay, so this is who we want to be. Let's narrow the focus. Let's really do the research, and let's look for things that are feasible for us to implement. And then step three, communicate that to your team, why you're doing it and the impact of doing it, and get the team behind it. And I think you can be really successful with small initiatives if you follow that process.